People are turning off mainstream media and turning to social media for their information. And me and my mates, we're going to throw our two bob in. My name's Jay from Journey of a Whitefeather, and this is the Robin Hood Effect, a review of some of the critical and big issues that we've come across this week. I've got my mate Justice Matters. He's a great friend of mine, and he's got an issue about councils and people putting up rents for homeless people. It's disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. What happens if you become homeless? This is the kind of crap you got to put up with.
There are working families with kids living in tents being ripped off by caravan parks which charge $250 a week for a patch of grass with no power. And some parks are charging up to $20 for the homeless to take a shower. Big charities that get the government money do very little except pay their own big salaries.
What would happen if you happen to hit someone on the road? Now, you go up and say, are you okay? Call an ambulance and all those kind of things. But we've found a case, well, not myself, but my friend Justice Matters and Hood Law, that would be very interesting for you to see. It's a police officer, and it's about a reprimand that happened. Have a look at this.
Justice Matters' mate Hood Law on TikTok found a shocking case where a South Australian police officer was only fined and given a reprimand after a hit-and-run incident with a cyclist. Here's the case listing on the South Australia Police website. It says the officer was a passenger in a police vehicle when the driver attempted to stop the cyclist, resulting in the vehicle colliding with the bicycle and the rider.
So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What should have happened there? You've got two issues. You've got, number one, the first one, $250 for a homeless person. They're paying people to have a shower, $20. People don't have money, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. Put all these information that you gather from here into your life. What is happening? And now we pop over to my mate Rid's opinion. Now, he's got an opinion, of course, of his best mate Albo. Now, we've got the election coming up, and we're going to have a battle of two. It's going to be Hitman versus Skeletor, is it? But look at what's happening. Have Australia let people who run it let us down.
Rapidly approaching, and I just find it so fucking hard to comprehend that we're stuck between two fucking sellouts that do nothing except bend the knee to large corporations. In the blue corner, we got a fucking towball that does nothing except spill divisive garbage while lining his corporate mates' pockets. And in the red corner, we got a little communist troll that does nothing except suck up to globalist elites.
Now, have we let people get in there and really represent us? Have some gusto, have some passion for Australia. Are they really passionate about Australia and passionate about the people that live here? The people who pay taxes each day. Have a think about it next time you see this. And we continue with the Albanese and government talk, where he pays Ampol $100 million for some electric pumps. Well, I call it pumps. Electric chargers. Have a look at this.
Labor strikes again. This time, $100 million to $1 billion corporation. Ampol, they made $1.6 billion last year. Why do they need a government handout? For charging stations, of course. Only 200 to be exact. That means each and every charging station costs $500K.
Let's cut this down. Now, why wouldn't you give it to a small business to install these? If you really, really want these electric chargers, why wouldn't you go and give it to a small business or a business that would really help Australia by giving money to people who need it? They've got a lot of employees, all those kind of things to put these chargers in. You give it to Ampol, who already make $1 million or $1 million, should I say $1 billion plus profit a year. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Is it really supporting Australian small business? Over at Words of the Warrior, of course, I'm talking about development and making sure that you get the best out of your life. Motivate, teach, learn to become the best person you can be. And having awareness is having awareness of what's happening around you. And that's why I do what I do here on the Robin Hood Effect, because the awareness that I've gathered within myself has made me aware of my surroundings and looking at how governments affect you, taxes affect you, cost of living, what is actually happening, but also becoming a better person. Thank you so much for joining us, and I want to do a big shout out to Madison King of WA, a very close friend of mine. The images are coming up right now. You can see she needs your support because she is for the people. You can have a look what she's doing on X. She's got her own website. She's got her own sign-up page. She can be a member of her party. Jump on and contact her, and she will be for the people. She's a wonderful individual. Check out her YouTube. Check out her views. Just thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to follow us again, as per usual, you can jump on Words of the Warrior on TikTok, Justice Matters, and also Rid's Opinion. And of course, you can join our friends, Madison King, of course, just spoken about. Join her party, join her cause. We've got Hoodlaw, great friend of ours, and of course, the building expert. We love him. Of course, I'll leave you with the quote from Bret the Hitman Hart, my hero, being the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next week on the Robin Hood Effect. This has been Jay from Journey of a Whitefeather.